Hey, what's going on? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, 9malls. And also, if you like my content, please support it at patreon.com/9malls. There are a lot of freebies we're giving away. Lots of great offers. Pledges start at $2 a month. So please do that. And now on to the review. This is an as seen on TV product. It's called the Miracle Peeler. German quality stainless steel blades, peels in both directions, makes healthy meals fast. Bonus Mandoline included. Turns a Miracle Peeler into a slicer. And I've actually always wanted a Mandoline, so if it works, I definitely use that. Dual blades, 2-in-1 Julienne Peeler. Peels with one side, Julienne's with the other. So one of the benefits is, you can make salad out of zucchini. Gourmet recipe guide included. So we got the back, dual peeling blade. Okay, Julienne, turn vegetables. It says it here. Turn vegetables into healthy spaghetti. Julienne strips and more. So yeah, look at all the things you can do with it. I'm going to open it up to show you. I got this is on sale for $5 at the local grocery store here. So it's kind of nice. Actually, at my local grocery store, they have an as seen on TV section. I don't know if these kind of products are gaining popularity, but it's nice that you don't have to order these online anymore. You can just go to the store and you buy it there. So here's the Miracle Peeler. The design looks cool. I like how it has a cover, kind of like a razor or something. Feels very lightweight. This is just, feels like a cheap piece of plastic. Oops. And let's see, how does this work? Oh, cool. Yeah, it just snaps in there like so. That's pretty cool design. I was like, what's going on? This is just a piece of plastic. But this actually snaps in, and now you can use this like that. So let me look at the gourmet recipe booklet. There it is. Gourmet recipe guide. All right, so let's get started and see how this thing works. Okay, so first we're going to start to Julienne. Flip the peeler over to use the Julienne blade. Hold the vegetable in one hand while holding your Miracle Peeler firmly yet comfortably in the other hand. This blade works in a downward direction. Hold the peeler and begin to Julienne the vegetable with a firm but controlled pressure. Keep fingers away. All right. So, let's see here. Look at that. Now the blade is actually really sharp. I actually nicked my finger. And it's definitely a sharp blade. So, yeah. So it works really easily. Works great. Let's just flip it over, try the other side. And then that's just kind of a peeler. And obviously, works as a peeler as well. Blade's sharp enough that it cuts it pretty easily. Alright, so let's just try the Mandoline. Let's cut this. Alright. And you stick the blade in like so. Alright. Now we got this. And we're just going to And so you can see, let's do it the long ways. And let's get this holds it down so you don't get your fingers. And there we go. So you can make little pasta noodles like that, your vegetable pasta. Pretty good, it works great. Let's just flip it over so you have an idea on the other side. Alright. And it just makes kind of flat strips like that, very easily. Very cool. Okay, so use the mandolin, carefully remove the blade cover from the peeler, place the peeler in the recess on the other side of the mandolin and click into place. Use firm but controlled pressure. When the vegetable becomes small, use the plunger on the safety holder to push down. So we did that. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then it goes into kind of cooking instructions, things like that, different dishes. Marinara sauce, Alfredo sauce, got pesto, Asian stir fry, cucumber salad. Alright, so let's try a few more vegetables just to see how it does. While I have it in the mandolin, I'm going to get a carrot out and try that. So I think a carrot is going to be a little bit harder test. You know, obviously a zucchini is pretty easy, pretty soft. It's kind of like a cucumber. But a carrot's going to be hard, so this is going to put the blade to the test. And you know, it's not, you got to use quite a bit of force. It is working, but you are putting a lot of force on that blade. Let's just try the Julienne Blade. You know, it's almost enough force. I would not recommend a carrot in this machine. It's enough force where you think it could break it, especially on the Julienne. But you know, just kind of peeling a carrot, that's easy. It does a great job doing that. And even the Julienne Blade on a carrot works great. But on the mandolin right here, I think it's a little bit risky. You definitely would run the risk of bending these blades because they're kind of, you know, they're sharp. But let me just give you a close-up of the blade. They're sharp, but they're pretty, you know, they're not too substantial. They're basically enough to make it work, but not, you know, a quality product. As you get, you know, I'll show you here, I'll get my carrot peeler out. Let's see if I can find it. But I have a carrot peeler, and I'll just give you a comparison. I don't know where it went to. Okay. So, actually the carrot peeler's blade is pretty thin. Yeah, but I mean the construction quality in this carrot peeler, this is, I think, J. Hinkles, or yeah, I think it's Hinkles. Yeah, it's a Hinkles carrot peeler. This is a lot better quality than this. It feels a lot more substantial, has some heft to it. You know, it is a thin blade, kind of like this, but you know, it works great. Will the Miracle Peeler take the place of my, you know, peeler right here? I would say no. This does offer some things that, you know, a carrot peeler or, you know, a peeler like this doesn't. So it has a lot of features, a lot of things you can do with it. If you want a cheap way to make zucchini pasta, I think it will do that. It may not make the best looking noodles. You might want to consider a spiralizer. But if you can get it for $5 or less, I'd say the Miracle Peeler is borderline recommended. It's not the best quality, but it has enough features where I think you'll be a little bit interested. You know, keep your interest. And so, borderline recommendation on the Miracle Peeler. So if you like my videos, once again, please subscribe to my channel. And it's patreon.com/9malls. If you need to buy gifts this holiday season, you can donate for $2 a month, and you can get free gifts from me. So it's actually, you're going to pay a lot less than if you bought this stuff retail by just going to patreon.com/9malls. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy this review.